Seemed to be sixth grade, truly it used to seem to be center school pizza. A segment of the general population is currently faulting this youthful fly for Jackie O's demise, saying that he harassed her into the plastic medical procedures. The Triangle, a little triangle cafeteria, pizza late film of DC youthful fly, purportedly body disgracing his child mom, has been surprising virtual entertainment. Since generally trusted that assuming that this is the sort of demeanor DC youthful respected his collaborate with it, could have been one of the many justifications for why she chose to go through the lethal medical procedure. Music War DC youthful continued to converse with Jacko with such irreverence, and assuming that this is the sort of man she was with it, could have harmed her confidence. The manner in which he ignored her body could have caused her to feel that she wasn't Oak, and required a few changes when she was entirely fine. None of what I'm talking about has been affirmed by anybody, and not even DC Youthful himself. Yet from the recordings, his explicit jokes could have pushed the mother of his kids to an early passing superstars. Going through superficial strategies to improve their appearance is entirely expected, yet it's uncommon that the outcomes turn out as lamentable as Jackie O's mom makeover last week. As we recently revealed, Jackie O was pronounced dead by a few sources, following a technique. TMZ was quick to report that Jackie Smith, otherwise known as Jackie O, had died while in Miami. To have a mom makeover done in a web-based entertainment post, she thusly erased a Byte Media Gathering representative. Likewise affirmed the grievous passing in a post on Wild 'N Out's Facebook page Thursday evening. The assertion said, "We are profoundly disheartened by the death of Jacqueline Smith," referred to the world as Jackie O, a skilled Wild 'N Out relative whose effect will be perpetually prized, and miss the representative individual. Said Jackie O was a caring companion and dearest partner of the Wild and Pariah. All through 5 seasons, the assertion proceeded with all the more significantly. She was a gigantic mother to 3 wonderful youngsters. The BET Media Gathering additionally felt free to stretch out their earnest sympathies to the Smith family. DC youthful fly be Simone Scratch Gun, and everyone individuals who cherished and really focused on Jackie O. DC youthful fly and Jackie at first ran into each other in 2015, that very year he arose as a character on the MTV series, and the two hit it off promptly. From every one of the recordings and pictures they took, it was not difficult to see the affection between the couple who never marry yet wound up making a group of them. And their 3 youngsters. Jackie O has achieved a ton and was still on her vocation process, which was going great. She was at that point one of the Wild and Out characters when she met DC Youthful, and sooner or later she quit the show and became engaged with promoting a lip shine line named the J Nova assortment in Jackie's profession. She additionally showed up in various movies as per her IMDb page, and they incorporate films, for example, Cloud Plot, Sovereigns Exchanged at Adoration, Miscreate, and Del Playa. She likewise showed up on programs, for example, The Most Terrible Couple imprint. In addition to Jenny and Shift Drinks, she was doing astounding with her life, yet tragically early in life. With 3 little youngsters, she lost her life. DC Youthful Fly had been in Atlanta shooting new Wild and Out episodes when he was advised about the miserable news. Yet he has of late shared a message from him and his family expressing gratitude toward General Society for their kindly words, saying, "We thank everybody for their kindly words," and requested protection during this troublesome time, as per a Miami police report right then. And their specialists were reached not long before 10 p.m. And the nearby discharge salvage groups answered the Homewood Suites by Hilton Miami downtown Brickell Inn at 1750 Southwest First Road. They got a call about a lethargic lady and speedily shipped Jackie to Leniency Emergency Clinic in Coconut Woods, where the clinical experts made different endeavors to revive her, yet they eventually bombed. Officials are as of now looking further into the mother of 3's unforeseen passing. Alongside the clinical inspector, things are as of now in the fundamental stages, and data about where or when Jackie went through her medical procedure is being left hidden, despite the fact that TMZ said she had posted of getting a mummy makeover in an erased Instagram, present concurring on Stanford medication. A mom makeover medical procedure involves a mix of different systems customized to the patient's inclinations and can incorporate any mix of the accompanying stomach, fold bosom expansion, bosom lift liposuction, and vaginal restoration medical procedure. Yet regularly, the standard mom makeover involves a stomach fold and bosom expansion, as loved ones anticipate more responses. Genuine recognitions for Jackie O keep on surfacing via virtual entertainment, with celebs like Boozy Boss crying a tear subsequent to hearing the news, and Moneybagg Yo freely showing adoration to Jackie's accomplice DC Youthful Fly on Instagram, seeing as he lost one of his own co-guardians only a couple of months prior. He realizes the aggravation quite well. DC Youthful and Jackie O invited 3 kids together, little girls Nav and Nala, as well as their child Ruler, with the last option being conceived simply last year. And in the wake of conceiving an offspring on 3 events, Jackie was plainly eager to perceive how her body would change with her activity. The general population has communicated misery over viewing somebody as staggering as Jackie Gracious, not perceiving her own normal magnificence, and eventually losing her life accordingly. And most who have seen the video of DC Youthful supposedly body disgracing her have guaranteed he ought to have elevated the mother of his infants, as opposed to expressing the things he said that would have at last caused her to feel less of what she truly is. Azealia has been enduring an onslaught as of late for how she remarked on Jackie O's passing, despite the fact that, peculiarly enough, she was getting down on DC Youthful for how he discusses ladies, and affirmed that he likewise body disgraced her. Azealia Banks ridiculed DC Youthful Fly over the unfortunate demise of his accomplice, Ms. Jackie O, in a wretched Instagram bluster, and people in general was exactly unsettled about it. The questionable rapper stunned fans when she took game at DC Youthful Fly only days after the unexpected passing of his accomplice Jackie in Miami. Banks asserted DC Youthful Fly's way of behaving and jokes pointed at ladies' excellence made Jackie profoundly unreliable regarding the reports claiming the star was in Miami to have a mom makeover, and in a further hostile remark talked about the incongruity of Jackie kicking the bucket on Azealia's 32nd birthday. Her remarks were made in an impolite and hostile way, despite the fact that she was discussing the way that DC Youthful's approach to poking fun at ladies' bodies could have set off Jacko's choice to do what she did. The hostile remarks come almost 5 years after she asserted DC Youthful Fly made her cry during a portion on Wild 'N Out, kidding that the main explanation Banks was on the show was on the grounds that host Scratch Gun couldn't book Cardi B, in spite of the fact that she later called the joke hostile to dark in her hostile tirade. She composed Dan. DC Youthful Fly went through years masking his own well-established scorn of self as jokes pointed at ladies' excellence, extending his own sentiments about his own grotesqueness unto ladies totally secure in their own skin. Purportedly DC Youthful expressed something about her to wreck her, and how she searches for Snickers, and she could have done without it. She then guaranteed he probably treated his accomplice the same way, saying that Jackie O young lady probably been so profoundly uncertain about herself, and the nerve of DC to call such a flawless lady as Azealia Banks revolting on public TV, while a lot of individuals of color giggled. And incidentally dead at 32, precisely on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023, in Miami, Florida. You know we'll figure out how to quit playing with me. Her last assertion was mean, and not thoroughly examined on the grounds that it seemed more like she was bragging than getting down on DC Youthful. We, as a whole, realize Banks has gained notoriety for questions and kickback that she broadly sent off a profane outburst at an airline steward, calling him names when she couldn't get off a Delta plane in 2005. Taking to virtual entertainment, she said an attendant had blamed her for taking steps to figure her out in any case. How about we petition God for DC Youthful and his family? As they go through this troublesome second, a fan on Twitter said the news regarding Jackie O truly disheartens me. I watched her on YouTube, and you can see she was a sweet individual, wonderful, and cherished being a mother. So miserable supplications for DC Youthful fly their children, loved ones. I can't envision their aggravation. This was so unforeseen. One more expressed appealing to God for DC Youthful fly, and the children, the adoration you folks shared, and the family you all made are delightful. May this wonderful soul, RIP Miss Jackie O, Jacqueline Smith, sending love, backing, and supplications to your family, companions, and allies during this time. At any rate, we should not fail to remember that this video depends on hypotheses and my viewpoints, and ought not be viewed as realities. That is all there is to it for this video. Bye.